This powerful video opens with a tense and serious moment as Damon Alexander Fernandez stands before Judge Stephanie Boyd after pleading no contest to 2 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. From the very beginning, the atmosphere feels heavy, with the judge making it clear that this is not a situation to be taken lightly. Every word spoken carries weight as the consequences of the defendant's actions begin to unfold. As the hearing progresses, the judge maintains a firm and authoritative tone, ensuring that the defendant fully understands the seriousness of his charges and the strict conditions that will follow. There is no room for confusion or excuses, only clear expectations and a strong warning about what lies ahead if any rules are broken. The tension builds as the judge directly addresses the defendant's past actions and current situation, making it evident that this is a turning point in his life. This moment serves as a critical crossroads, where discipline, accountability, and responsibility take center stage. The judge's words highlight the importance of following every condition carefully, leaving no doubt that any misstep could lead to severe consequences. It's a gripping and eye-opening scene that captures the intensity of real-life decisions and their lasting impact.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Fernandez, I'm showing you what's entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
On both counts?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Fernandez, I'm showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand in count 1 and count 2, you're charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon? That's a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison in each count and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand? If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering this plea you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that the court would grant your application for deferred adjudication? If for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty, sentence you up to 20 years prison in each count, and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Judge.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
He does, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
He is, Your Honor.
Mr. Fernandez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial, showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, state recommends deferred adjudication. There's to be no contact with Dylan Hughes, Dillon, and Francesca Mincy, Mincey. There's an affirmative finding of family violence in the BIPP course. Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition?
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to be designated as primary custodial parent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you the waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
None, Your Honor.
Next, I'm showing you outside the agreement. The state is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 6 years and there be a TAP evaluation. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to count 1, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Count 2, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence?
State after state exhibit 1 with all attachments.
Any
No
objection?
objection, Your Honor.
And state, have you spoken with the complainants?
Both of them, yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Mr. Fernandez, I'm showing you what's entitled Waiving Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. Evidence to find you guilty in count 1 and count 2. Court will defer finding of guilt as you applied for deferred adjudication. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor, we'd like to go forward.
All right, anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, my client has no prior criminal history. He had been supporting the family unit for quite some time until this incident. He's extremely remorseful about his conduct. He wish he could step back and start over again and rethink what he did that day. He is at this time working with the Attorney General to set up support obligations for the children. And he wants just to move forward at this time, Judge. And he indicates to me, I'm sure he's indicated to the court, that he will be complying with any conditions the court would impose, and we're respectfully asking the court to follow the recommendation by the state's attorney and grant him 6 years deferred adjudication.
All right, you understand that Francesca Mincy doesn't want you anymore. That relationship is over. That's not,
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right, she doesn't want to be with you.
Yes, ma'am.
And guess what? When people end relationships with people, they can be in a relationship with whomever they want to be in with. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So if she wants to be in a relationship with somebody, it's her every right to do so and not have you interfere with that. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you want to be in a relationship with somebody, she shouldn't be interfering in that relationship as well. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you employed?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you do?
Chick-fil-A. Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
You better clarify that. You're not working there yet.
Oh, my
The
bad.
question was, are you employed?
No,
Yeah.
no, I'm not.
So
Why not?
I have to go to an interview tomorrow.
Okay. My mom always said, whenever you get an interview, that means you have the job. So, all right, the court is going to sentence you to 6 years deferred adjudication. There's to be no contact with Dylan Hughes, Francesca Mincy, there's an affirmative finding of family violence. The BI, there's to be 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once those are completed, the community service hours will be deemed to be satisfied. I'm going to want field visits 1 time per month for 4 months. And then it will be at probation's discretion. If you're drug tested today, what will the results be?
I'll be clean.
All right. Have you had any drug issues?
No, ma'am.
All right. We'll do a TAP evaluation just so we'll have it on record, and that'll be out of custody. State, is there any concern with him having contact with the complainant?
Not in terms of parenting issues, Your Honor. She wants to work on a co-parenting relationship and to be in his children's lives.
Okay. And have you, Dylan Hughes, is there any chance of him having contact with Dylan Hughes?
Yeah, he's a friend of the other victims, and other than that's the only time he's ever had contact with the defendant. He just does not want to have any contact with them.
All right. So does Mr. Fernandez need GPS?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Probation, is there anything else he needs? Oh, I'm so sorry. Proof of employment within 45 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Anything else, probation? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
Judge, he does presently, as a condition of bond, have a full house arrest monitor, except for employment purposes. Is that right?
It's full house. It's
Okay, full house arrest.
All right,
Judge.
state he's currently on GPS full house.
Yes, Your Honor, that was due to his previous violation of conditions when he went into a gun store.
All right. And so do we want him to remain on GPS or no?
We're fine with it being removed right now, Your Honor.
All right, we'll remove GPS. All right, anything else?
That's all, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
But yes,
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
yes, ma'am.
All right, and because there's an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record from here on out. Everything you do, you need to ask yourself two questions. Could this potentially result in me going to prison for 20 years? If the answer is yes, don't do it.
Yes,
If
ma'am.
the answer is maybe, do not do it. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have an issue, speak with probation. If you feel like probation is not addressing that issue, then you can come to the court and we'll address it. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
As the video reaches its final moments, the atmosphere remains heavy, with the judge's firm warnings echoing long after the hearing ends. The defendant is left facing a strict path ahead, where every decision matters and even a small mistake could lead to serious consequences. There's a clear sense that this is more than just a ruling, it's a defining moment that will shape his future. The closing moments highlight the importance of responsibility and self-control, as the conditions set are not just rules, but a test of whether he can truly change his direction in life. The tension slowly settles, but the message stays strong: second chances are rare, and they come with high expectations. It's a powerful ending that leaves viewers thinking about the impact of choices, the weight of accountability, and how quickly things can change if those chances are not taken seriously.